Let's check how dark it is. No, it's not too bad. No, it's not too bad. This is cool. Coming back at you, deep in the Hawaiian jungle for the afternoon session on the podcast. Deep in the Hawaiian jungle. We're trying to do a mic check here. Trying to do a mic check one. Oh, I think I'm all checked up there. Yeah, I'm all checked up. All right, so let's get our mic on. We got a mic on. And y'all see the title of the podcast. Y'all see the title of the podcast. Let me scroll up here for 1 second. Aloha Berry Bags. We got Berry Bags in the house. So let's see here. Let me see what's crackling here. Let me go here. Refresh this ism. And let's see here. So once again, we got another embarrassment getting ready to happen. You have another embarrassment that's getting ready to happen from this administration. I guess for the America's 250th anniversary. I appreciate them likes, big homie. I guess for America's 250th anniversary, and Monkey at 1600 trying to put together some sort of concert, and artists are bailing by the damn minute. I guess the Commodores then bailed on him. I guess the front man from Poison then bailed on him. Young MC, a few other artists. I told you, this administration, everybody's running from this damn MAGA. So, of course, in its place, he's going to try to put together one of his damn Klan rallies in its place. I told you, everything about this administration is just, it's just all to the bad. They can't do anything right. Tried to put together this so-called bipartisan concert, and artists are saying, man, I'm not trying to be connected to that BS, man. That shit is gonna be garbage. Absolutely, I appreciate that light, big homie. So you got these artists, Commodores, Young MC, front man from Poison. Who else am I missing? I gotta pull up the article here. There was somebody else I just read, and they're like, man, we're not doing that bullshit. Yeah, I told you, everybody bailing from this MAGA. I told you, as the Titanic starts to take on water, everybody is jumping damn ship. Nobody wants to be associated with this failed administration, with their racist ass policies. Let's see who we got here in the chat. What we got going here? That's Mr. Zone, whatever it is, Fortright. You Israeli? Are you an Israeli? So once again, I want to go back to that CNN article right quick and see some more of the names of the people that's bailing on this damn concert. So he's going to revert back to Old Faithful, which is to have a damn Klan rally. I tell you, this guy, they cannot invoke the 25th Amendment fast enough. Oh yeah, it was Morris Day in the time. Poison frontman Brett Michaels, rapper Young MC, the Commodores, Martina McBride. They said, man, I'm not trying to be associated with your sorry ass. I appreciate that light, big homie. That's why I tell you, you don't want to be associated with this MAGA when you still have time to go. Let's see here. Let's see. So I wonder if you are also Israeli. Let me ask you this. Who is this? Coveries 8572. I'm not sure why you think I'm an Israeli. I'm a bit confused as to why you think that. So, once again, he's going to try to throw in his place one of these damn MAGA, damn Klan rallies. in its place because he can't get any decent artists to show up to this thing. Nobody wants to be associated with this damn MAGA. I keep telling y'all, if you see them coming right, go left. If they coming left, go right. You want to be as far away from this movement as possible. It's just like when the Titanic started taking on water. You don't want to be anywhere around these people. The revolution will not be televised. Okay, so 8572. What about the other two flags? How come you didn't associate me with them? I'm a bit perplexed. Can you please explain? How come you didn't associate me with anything else on this wall? Black Israeli with such an accent. I tell you, it's amazing how, like they say, people have selective hearing. People also have selective vision. I don't know these flags. I just know the flags. I didn't see the other flag. How could you not see the other flag? How in the hell could you not see the other flags? How in the hell could you not see the other flags? Especially the red one. You were better off at stopping at, I don't know these flags. In other words, you sound like a low IQ individual. Well, I only recognize one of the flags, so it could be 10 different flags up there, but I only recognize one, so I'm going to associate him with that one. How low of an IQ individual are you? Oh, who is this? 1242, it ain't that kind of party. What are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about a group of things. We're talking about a few things here, Dark 199. First, we're talking about how all the artists are bailing on Trump's so-called concert this summer. Nobody wants to be associated with that damn MAGA. And now we're also talking about there's 3 flags on the wall, but this low IQ individual wants to only attach me to one. That's what we're talking about. I don't know these. So once again, I don't know those flags because I was born in the 1700s. Well, that's because you're a low IQ individual as well. What's your take on LBGTQ? We're not talking about that. If you yourself had some IQ and go back and read what I said, you would know I said that I did notice the other flags. I just didn't know them. So just because you didn't know them, why do you associate me with the one that you do know? Once again, I appreciate that like, Bigcom. You sound like a low IQ individual. I got all these pictures up here, and you don't recognize anything but one flag, so you associate me with that one flag. Does that sound like a very intelligent thing to do? Thank you. I didn't associate necessarily. I asked a question. Like I said, we're not going to waste time with low IQ individuals. Move on. No, that's not Barat painting. No, I'm chill. 818. I tell you what, instead of me chilling, why don't you get some passion? How about that? Let's turn the tables on you here. Instead of me chilling, why don't you get a little bit more passion in your life? So we'll move on. So, this is Sleepy Joe. He was in here yesterday. Yeah, we're not going to ask him a question because he failed all the tests yesterday. And once again, if you're under 18, get your ass out of this damn podcast. This podcast is not for kiddies. It's not for, this podcast is for adults. Now see, I don't recognize this I don't recognize this Dairy 8996. Let's find out real quick how fake he is. What year was the PLO started? Since you so big on Palestine. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He doesn't know. So we'll keep moving along here. So once again, like I said, It seems like it appears that we have a bunch of low IQ individuals in here again this afternoon, which is a damn crying shame. What do you mean? Say what? 89, 96. Absolutely. 1960. Oh, there we go. Communist. Now you should know it, Communist for Life. Thank you. You should absolutely know it. You've been in here all damn week. So who founded the PLO? Communist for Life. You can give me his first name or his last name in 3 seconds. That's not, now you just ruined your intellect. Next. Let's see if we can get let's see if we can get somebody in here that has a decent IQ. Free Palestine, 8852. So we'll ask you this. How many Palestinians live in the Gaza Strip? 8852. And if you answer for him, if you answer for them, we're going to do nothing but time you out. This is for 8852. He doesn't know. So 268. Put user in a timeout. Wasn't talking to you. Goodbye. So 268. Can you answer the question? How many Palestinians live in the Gaza Strip? $268 doesn't know. Boy, this didn't carry over from this morning. Boy, this is a sad group here. Let's see, how many you tell us Salvador's Picasso? How many you tell us? When somebody gets the answer right, that's when you'll know. There's Seth. I'm pretty sure the PLO was created sometime near the end of the British mandated Palestine or during British mandated Palestine. So once again, Seth writes, what year was the PLO created? Somebody just said the correct answer. We're going to give Seth 2 seconds, then we're going to give it over to Eric. Communist for Life, I'm going to time you out because you had your chance. You had your chance. We're going to put you in a little short timeout. I told you don't answer for people. So we're going to give Seth another one. The PLO was started by who, Seth? You can either give me a first name or a last name. And then I'm gonna give Eric a chance. Eric Lamarro. So talk to me, Seth. If you don't tell me in the next 3 seconds, you don't know because you're on Google. So we're gonna go on up there to Eric now. Eric sounds like he knows a little bit about the Middle East. Let's test Eric. Let's test Eric Lamarro's U60. Eric, you there? Want to make sure? Okay, good job, Eric. There you go. Okay, we got Eric. Let's see what Eric knows. Okay, Eric, how many Israelis live in the West Bank in 3 seconds? 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Eric doesn't know. Okay, so we'll save that question because it sounds like no. I said Israelis that live in the West Bank. Wrong. Bah! We'll give you one more. That's exactly right. 4015. That's exactly right. Y'all on Google. So I'm gonna cut it down from 5 seconds to 3 seconds because y'all on Google like a motherfucker. Okay, here we go. We're gonna give Eric one more chance. We're gonna give him one more chance. We're gonna give you one more chance, Eric. Let's see. Let me come up with a good question. Okay, Eric, here we go. Who is the head of Mossad right now? You can give me the first name or the last name. In 3, 2, 1. You couldn't Google it fast enough. Couldn't Google if I like it's green. I like those faces. It's green. Yep. Couldn't Google it fast enough. So once again, the title of the podcast is we're talking about. That's all right, Eric. You didn't know. I have more respect for you. I appreciate them likes, big homie. I appreciate them likes. I have more respect for you when you just say you don't know instead of guessing or Googling. It's David Barnea, ladies and gentlemen. That's the head of Mossad right now. Yup. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask my question earlier. I'll ask it in a minute here. Let's see here. Free Palestine. We got another Palestinian in here. Abdul Wahad Taib. You want a Palestinian question? Okay. And I'll give you 5 seconds to answer this. I'll give you 7 seconds to answer this. And you can abbreviate things if you need to. Abdul, what's the difference between the PLO and the Palestinian Authority? You don't know. How the hell you gonna free Palestine and you don't know a damn thing about Palestine? Love from Kazakhstan. That's a damn shame how disrespectful y'all are to the Palestinians. Y'all don't know. Wait, in other words, wait, let me go to Google. No, if you tell me now, I'm gonna time you out. That's Stalin. King Gin, free Palestine from the dark side. When I hear somebody like James Dillon say that tells me he don't even spell Palestine right. So I know he can't answer none of the damn questions. Wrong, 4015. Bah. That is not the answer to the question. No. And I for a second I thought you had it at the beginning. Once again, James Dillon, 1982. How old are you? Because when you make Star Wars jokes, it makes me think that you're under 18. How old are you, James Dillon? And if you don't answer me, I'm gonna just hide you from the podcast altogether. Star Wars was around since the 70s. Now, I'll ask you one last time, James Dillon, and I'll give you 3 seconds to answer. Are you over 18? James Dillon, I appreciate that like. Are you over 18, James Dillon? Yep, that's Stalin's portrait. Okay, he doesn't want to answer, so he's gone from this podcast forever. Goodbye. Okay, once again, if you're under 18, this podcast is not for you. This is for adults only. Yep, that's Stalin in the corner there. Eric Lamoreau. Yep. You know what? Let me give somebody else a chance because you're failing this class miserably. I thought Bug 4015 had it there for a second. Bug, you want to give it another try? What's the difference between the PLO and the Palestinian Authority? Let's give Bug another try. He was kind of on the right track there. Bug, you still on there? Maybe he bailed. No problem. So we'll keep the chat moving. So once again, yeah, that monkey is 1600. He has embarrassed himself once again. He's absolutely positively embarrassed himself once again by simply trying to put together this so-called bipartisan concert, and you got artists bailing by the minute, by the absolute minute. Don't support genocide, buddy. Well, I'm not sure what you're talking about as far as supporting genocide. I'm not sure what you see on these walls that say I support genocide. I think the first thing you need to do, Abdul, is go read the description of the podcast. That's the first thing you should do. And then maybe come back in here. Okay, my YouTube names. I would like to talk. What would you like to talk about? My YouTube name. What would you like to talk about? Where's my YouTube name? Says they want to talk. This always happens. People raise their damn hand. I got something to say. I want to say something. And then when I call on them, you can't find them. Are you still here? My YouTube name. Are you still here? Oh, let me go back up. Didn't stay long. So obviously that person didn't have much to say. Once again, see, that's the reason why I skip over a lot of people. That's the reason why I skipped over a lot of people. Abdul, you're just pissed off because you look like a fool because you couldn't answer a basic damn question about the Middle East. So we'll move on. We'll absolutely positively move on because the podcast is really supposed to be about this damn failed concert that MAGA's president is trying to put together. A damn embarrassment. Who's this? This is Locke. This is Locke. You tier. Well, the reason why you think I have shit on my wall is because you don't understand any of it. This is, let's see here, Breslin. Wow, how did I end up in a K? Whatever that means. All I can do is tell you this. We're going to move on to Lamarck's. How far can we trace in time the al-Shawah family in Gaza? You answer. Well, just like Prince Philip told Princess Diana on the movie, the docudrama series on Hulu, The Crown, I'm asking the questions here. If you want to ask questions, start a podcast. Next. Right, you need to, let's see. Judging by the portraits in the background, you need to learn proper facial anatomy and try some different angles. That means you love the shit back there. That means you love that wall. I've been an artist for 25 years, and whenever somebody says something like that, that means you want me to stand my ass up so you can see everything better. You can see everything better. That means you impressed with everything on this damn wall. Look at you. Look at you. Like I said, I haven't been an artist for 25 years for nothing. Let's see. You're not going to ask a damn thing, Sol and Ray. I'm asking the questions here. Yes, the chat does have simpletons. D1, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. You're exactly damn right. Your art skills are all here. Oh, here's Seth. Yeah, I don't know much about the Middle East. All I know is the Palestinians are going through a lot, and there's a lot of wars. Yeah, that's why I'm glad you're coming in here, Seth. So we can try to kick some knowledge in this ism to you, big homie. Yeah. So we can try to kick some knowledge to you. I mean, one of the first things you want to know about the Middle East, like I said, right now, you definitely want to know about Israel and Hezbollah. That is two entities you definitely want to know about, because they are just as important as the U.S. and Iran. All day long. Yep. All day long. Goodbye, Clubber Lang. It wasn't funny in the beginning, and it's not funny now. What'd you say, Clubber Lang? I can't hear Clubber Lang. Can y'all be quiet, please? What? Huh, Clubber Lang? I can't hear you. What makes you think I'm in the military? Solon Ray, what makes you think I'm in the military? You have no idea. So once again, you just wanted your name called out. Because it sounds like, once again, maybe you didn't get enough attention as a child. So, and once again, if you're under 18, get your ass out of this podcast. So yeah, once again, it's going to be real interesting, this concert that's coming up this summer for America's 25th anniversary. I'm sorry, 250th anniversary. All the artists that Monkey at 1600 is booking, they all bailing on his ass because nobody wants to be associated with that damn MAGA, because that damn thing is a damn embarrassment. That damn thing is a damn embarrassment. It's absolutely positively stupid. Nothing wrong with being a veteran in Hawaii. Well, are you a veteran, Lamarx? Let me ask you that. And like I said, when you mess up and fail one of my questions, I just ignore your comments. You're just a waste of space at that point for me. So you can keep chatting all you want, communists for life and all that. We calling on other people. Let's see here. Lamarx, are you a veteran? Eric Lemieux, do you like Biden more or Kamala? I like Kamala more. I like Kamala. I think Biden, that's one thing I do agree with Republicans on. All these presidents are too old. Trump is too old, and Biden was too old. I like to see some youth get in there, without a doubt. Let's see. What's going on with you, Law? Let's see. I'd be surprised if Vance and Rubio even had a chance in 2028 due to their that's what's going to ruin them. That's what's going to ruin them. Their affiliation with Donald J. Trump. Yup. Because like the title of the podcast right now, Law, you got these musicians bailing on Trump right and left for that concert coming up this summer for the 250th anniversary. I guess it was supposed to be Morris Day, the Commodores, the front man from Poison, Young MC. They all bailing on him, man. Nobody wants to be associated with that ism. Nobody wants to be associated. It's a damn shame. So it's an absolute shame how he didn't alienated all these people and then brought this damn country to its knees. So did Trump invite you? I hope he didn't. I hope he didn't, gosh. Because I wouldn't show up if he did. I don't want to have nothing to do with that administration. And that's why I tell people, if they come in left, you go right. I don't give any advice. I just give my opinion. And my opinion is you have nothing to gain by being associated with those people. What's good with you, Heath Holloway? We see you, big homie. Well, generic name 010. I'm over 2,000 originals deep, and I'm gonna keep painting my way. If you want to paint that way, start a podcast and start painting that way. The last time I checked, You're not a known art critic. So you're wasting your breath and your time trying to so-called explain this, that, and the other. And you probably don't even know anything about art. Generic name. You probably don't know a damn thing about artists. Not a damn thing. It's pretty obvious. You know nothing about art. You probably don't know the basics of the modern masters. You know nothing about Picasso. You know nothing about Dali. You know nothing about the Impressionists. None of them. You know nothing about Basquiat. Nothing. So yeah, as I stated once again, this concert is just another example of how you got a bunch of people out there that absolutely positively don't want to be associated with this administration because it's a failed administration. As time goes on, this so-called MAGA movement is going to take on more and more and more water. And you're going to see more and more people bailing because it's a failed administration, without a doubt. So I'm real curious to see how these midterms going to go down. It's sad. It's sad that people don't know anything about what's going on in the Middle East. You have a lot of people that are completely ignorant to the powers that be over there. And that's the reason why I started this podcast, that maybe we can deal with some higher IQ individuals. But we got a lot of low IQ individuals. So we're going to keep this thing going here. We're going to try to keep this thing going. And hopefully we get some quality that'll come up in here before the end of the day here. The internet is the biggest grid, Steve Palzer says. And what's your point to that, Steve? Tell me why you're saying that. You know, when people say things like that, it makes me wonder. Quality has just entered, brother. What can I do for you? So we got Chad South. So Chad, let me know, what side of the aisle are you on? You don't have an avatar, and usually when I see no avatar, usually, I won't say always, but usually, that means you're MAGA. So what side of the aisle you on, Chad? My favorite question to ask Trumpers: what happened to the wall you were promised? You talking about build the wall, build the wall, build the wall. And you talking about, and who's going to pay for it? Mexico. Are you talking about that wall law? You wouldn't be talking about that wall, would you? that half built that half built ghetto ass janky ass wall. Build the wall. That was the rallying cry. You brought back a lot of memories with that one. That was the right. And who's gonna pay for it? Mexico. And Mexico didn't give up a damn dollar for that janky ass wall. Let's see. Walls keep people in, not out. You don't understand the strategy behind him saying that. It was never to get Mexico to build a wall. Yeah, I know, Chad. So that tells me right there that you're MAGA. So let's see how low IQ you are. Calling yourself the government. Let's see here. Anarchy Television. To be clear, the corporation calling itself the government has been a traitor to the American people for over 200 years. Okay, calling itself the government. Well, that's your opinion. You're allowed to have your opinion in here. So let me ask you, Chad Smith, are you a big Trump supporter? You a big Trump guy, bud? We're gonna talk to Chad here for a second, bud. Let's see what type of, if he's a big Trump guy. And since he knows so much about walls, I support his agenda. So you're a big Trump guy. Okay. So let me ask you this. I didn't vote. Well, like they say, if you didn't vote, no vote, don't bitch. So you sound like you're an expert on walls, Chad. So let me ask you this, Chad. Since you're this big expert on walls. So tell me, after World War II, and this should be an easy one for you. This should be an easy one for you. What four countries shared Germany right after World War II? You have four territories in Germany. Which four countries shared that territory, Chad? That should be an easy one for you. It's taking you too long. You don't know. So we'll move on. So obviously you know nothing about the Berlin Wall. So that's as far as your... Thank you. Thank you, Rando. Thank you. Thank you, Rando. Randolph, I'm sorry. Thank you, Randolph. Thank you. That was the answer we were looking for. Now, Randolph, so we'll move the question over to you. Because you seem like you could be a high IQ individual. Now, roughly, and I actually have to double check the answer here. I think I have it in my head. But roughly, how many miles was the Berlin Wall? And I want the answer quick. And if anybody answers for him, I'm going to time you out. Thank you, Seth. We'll talk about art in a second. Randolph, you got a number for me? You're taking too long. You're over at Google. You're over at fucking Google. You don't know. You obviously don't know. And I believe it's roughly 600 miles. But let me Google this. How long was the Berlin Wall? No, I said that wrong. What's the distance of the Berlin Wall? Let's see. What was these damn mosquitoes, distance of the Berlin Wall? Let's see. Why is it still giving me how long? How long was the wall? Okay, 96 miles. 96 miles. I'm way off. I am way the hell off. My bad. I am way the hell. I say like 600 miles. Okay, I'm way the hell off. You got me. You got me. You got me. There you go. All of those flags are made up to confuse the enemy, blah, blah, blah. Let me go. Okay, Seth was talking about art. Cool, you did the flags. I also do a lot of art. My favorite art style is traditionalist styles and maybe a bit of modern art. So who's your favorite artist, Seth? Let me see if I heard of your favorite artist. I was off too, Randolph. So like I said, I say in here every day. I make mistakes in here every day, just like everybody else. And I just did a podcast on this, but hey, slipped my mind. So Seth, once again, who's your favorite artist? What's good with your book? I appreciate you putting in the double session for me, big homie. The greatest damn moderator in the business. And I appreciate that like, big homie. I guess Seth went and ran and hid, I should say. You don't understand our purpose for Israel either, do you? I did what Chad Smith is saying. I appreciate your book. I appreciate you. Well, 4471, we answered that question 10 hours ago. So since you know so much about Berlin, French occupied, Ryan. So 4471. Let's talk a little bit about Berlin. Let's Let's see if I can remember something from my podcast here. Roughly, how many bunkers were within the watchtowers of the wall? Like I said, I got to brush up on this. So I might throw out some answers that are incorrect. So I'll admit it from the beginning. How many bunkers? 4471, you're taking too long to answer. How many bunkers were within the Berlin Wall? I believe in the watchtowers. You don't know. You don't know. Get out of here, damn mosquito. Book that Roman, he's all yours. The last chat, he's a waste of time and a waste of space. He's all yours. I think the answer is 30. Okay, Eric says 10. I think it's 30. Let's check. It took you a while. I know it's more than 10. How many bunkers within the Berlin Wall? I think it's 30. 20. We're both wrong. You said 10, I said 30. So we're both equally wrong. We're both equally wrong. Equally wrong. How many watchtowers were there? Roughly. Main part was 30, total like 90. No, I never read that. I've never read that. I think 90 is too much. How many watchtowers? This one I remember. Roughly. $44.71? Can you answer it? See, I need to answer right now. When y'all don't answer it right now, you don't know. Nope. Eric? Nope. That's wrong. How many watchtowers? Nope. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Roughly about 300 watchtowers. Yep. About 300 watchtowers. So let me ask you this. $44.71, just like Prince Charles, just like Prince Philip told Princess Diana. I appreciate that like, big homie. Just like Prince Philip told Princess Diana in The Crown. I'm asking the questions here. You want to ask the questions? Go start your own podcast. Really like Da Vinci and John Edmond. Now, see, the John Edmond, I don't know. I don't know. You ever heard of Basquiat, Seth? You know who Basquiat is? I appreciate that like, big homie. You ever heard of the great Jean-Michel Basquiat? And the one guy with the afro. I have no idea. Are you talking about Bob Ross? The white dude with the afro? Is that what you're talking about? Is that who the hell you talking about? And you didn't answer my question as far as Basquiat, so that makes me think you never heard of the great Basquiat. What's the expansionist hypocrite? Do you write paper pencil? Do you write paper pencil? Like I said, if you're under 18, get your ass out of this podcast. I don't know if cat got your tongue or what, Seth, but I'll move on. Who gives a fuck about these numbers? You're missing the whole plot of World War II. Yeah, I know, Chad. I know I am. So we'll keep rolling here. And the internet isn't going to tell you the truth. Mr. Conspiracy Theory Chad, like I said, if you wanna be on your soapbox and take center stage, Chad, you need to leave this podcast and go start your own podcast. So I don't know what happened to Seth here, but we'll keep moving. So once again, personally the art styles that I like I say, I believe Picasso is the greatest of all time, without a doubt. A lot of people disagree with me, but when you look at all the different art styles and his longevity, I don't think anybody can touch the great Picasso. I appreciate that like, big homie. I appreciate that like. And number two, I like Dali. Dali is right up there. And I also love the great Basquiat. I love the great Jean-Michel Basquiat. So, that's more or less my top two or three. Let me check these news headlines right quick, and maybe we can get some higher IQ people to come into this damn chat. Ukraine's killer robots sow fear among Russia's troops. They say the Ukrainians that came back in this war. I'll be damned. After 66 years in the air, the industry's longest serving flight attendant prepares to retire. See, shit. That's a long time. She must love her job. Paris Hilton reflects on jail time in 2007 interview. Yeah, I was wondering about this. Let me go back. I was wondering about this damn United flight diverted after passengers' multiple attempts to breach cockpit, crew member says. Another loony, probably was a MAGA. Pissed off because we still in the strait. Hegseth says U.S. remains prepared to restart fighting as Trump weighs Iran deal. I thought we was going to be home in a week, Jack Daniels. Not to happen. Not to happen. I live by the Dali Museum. Oh, okay. Where the Dali Museum? So are you in is that Spain? Law, are you in Spain? He has one here in America. Where's that museum at? I'm curious to know that, Law. That's right. That's right. Is that St. Petersburg? Is that in St. Petersburg? That's there. Yep. That was his spot. Yeah, it's kind of a weird shaped building. Let me pull that up. Dali Museum in Florida. Let me pull that up. I like Dali. Dali was a cold cat. Dali Museum in Florida. Oh, that's a nice one there. Let me look at that. That's nice right there. Damn, look how big that motherfucker is. Damn. Have you been inside there? It's a beautiful place. Yeah, it looks beautiful. You been on the inside? Now that's something I would love to do. Maybe I'll put all that on my bucket list. Yeah, I saw almost everything in there. Yeah, one of my favorite paintings is the melting time clocks. And he loved his wife so much he started painting his name. He started signing his name and his wife's name. And I'm drawing a blank on his wife's name right now. What was her damn name? I am drawing a blank on her damn name. I can't remember right now. I'm drawing a blank. My favorite was the perception art pieces. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I like the way he would push them landscapes back. Yeah, Dali was cold, and people don't realize Dali had a lot of damn money. I believe him and his wife are buried in that castle. I think he lived in like a castle, a big ass red castle, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this is in Spain. Yup. Oh, melting painting. That's a good one, Seth. Yup. Have a great night. Remember to smile. What's good with your OG? 98. Her name Gala. Yes. 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 Yeah. He loved her dirty draws. He was obsessed with her, and you should be obsessed with your wife. That's good. Yup. Yeah. Now that's something I like to see. And he was also a great jewelry maker. Dali was a great jewelry maker. Yeah. Uh, what else I think he had a cologne, a perfume, I want to say. Dali was a great artist. Many different facets he had. Great artist. Real talk. Who is this? New Orleans Soul. Are you asking my location? I appreciate them likes, big homie. Are you asking my location or what exactly are you asking here? New Orleans Soul. What are you asking? Oh, who is Miriam? Oh, no problem, Ocean. This is Miriam. This is Miriam. This will give you this is something you definitely want to study. Location of your art. We here deep in the Hawaiian jungle. You like hell. And why would you say that, 3D? I'm just curious as to why you would say that. Why would you say I like hell? Are those your paintings and where are you creating at? Yes, these are my paintings and I'm creating them right here deep in the Hawaiian jungle. And once again, 3D, why are you asking me if I like hell? And Victor, why are you asking me am I a communist? Yep, Hawaii. East side of the Big Island. The east side of the Big Island. Yep. What about the other two flags, Victor? I'm just curious how come you didn't associate me with those two flags? What is that? I can't tell what that is. I can't tell what that is. Two of the most evil flags in history. Well, that's your opinion, young. You're more than welcome. Do you have a Discord or something? I can send you pictures of the paintings I've done. I don't have a Discord. One of these days, put it on build a website. Fishing reels. Oh, that's what that is. There you go, Law. Exactly. I see the Soviet flag and the Israeli flag. Now, you know good and damn well, you see that green and yellow flag right there. You see that one also. Let me give you a little help. Let's give you a little help there, my dear friend. Now you can't say you can't see it. Victor, I was born in the former Soviet Union. That's why I'm asking. Let me ask you this, Victor. No, that's not the Fatah flag. No. So let me ask you this, Victor. Now, you were born in the former Soviet Union. What year was the Red October? My day is going good, Daniel. I hope your day is going good. Thank you for asking. So, Victor, what year was the Red October? Sounds like you don't know. I like the far east side of Russia. Well, dress warm. Victor, at this point, you're telling me you're Googling. I came as a kid to Germany. Okay. So in other words, you don't know. No, I don't remember. No problem. Where is your Palestine flag? Well, we have the Hamas flag up here, and we have a Hamas fighter, I should say, and we got the Hezbollah flag. We haven't got to the Palestinian flag. I painted a Palestinian flag years ago. So you know a lot about Palestine, huh? 1126? Are you a scholar on Palestine? Oh, I appreciate you, young. I appreciate you, young old boy. I appreciate you running the jewels on me, big homie. I appreciate that. Once again, 1126. So are you a scholar in the Palestinian movement? I appreciate you, young old boy. I appreciate you. 2098, I'm asking the questions here. If you want to ask the questions, start a podcast. So Brian, 1126, he doesn't want to answer. That means he's saying, "Oh no, I'm not a scholar. I'm just asking about the Palestine flag." No problem. I'm 44, mate. I'm Irish from Ireland. I support Palestine. What year was the PLO started? 1126. And if anybody answers for him, all we're going to do is time you out. Well, I hate to hear that about your ancestor, Victor. So 1126, you don't know. So let's transfer that question over to 2486. Let's give him another question. How many square miles is the Gaza Strip? 2486. How you gonna freeze somewhere 2486 and you don't even know how big the place is? So we'll move on. Who dropped them jewels on me again? Who was that? That was young old boy. Okay, so let me give young old boy a shot here. Now I don't know if he's Palestinian or Israeli. Which question you want, young old boy? No, I never said I was going to time you out for that. I said I'm going to time people out their answer for you. I appreciate that, like, big homie. So, young old boy. Okay, you. Oh, I like the brassness of young old boy. Okay, here we go. And this question has already been answered here today. How many Israelis live in the West Bank? It's taking you too young. It's taking you too long, young old boy. Nope. At least you didn't cheat. So now that I know you got some integrity, I'll give you another question. Young old boy. How many Palestinians live in Gaza? Because at least I know you have some integrity. Let's hear it, young old boy. That's not bad. You about you a $500,000 to $1 million off, but I'll take that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Who controlled Gaza before Hamas? Young old boy. Let's see, we got young old boy in here. Now you're taking too long. You're making me think you're starting to cheat. Oh, look at young old boy. Look at young old boy. Here we go. Okay. What year was the PLO started, young old boy? Hold up 1 second, hold up 1 second. Okay, we back to young old boy. Where is he at? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Nah, young old boy. Nah, but I'm gonna give you another shot at one. Cause you're impressing me, young old boy, and you got some integrity. You ain't cheating, see. I like that. What year was the Black September in Jordan? Now come on, young old boy, talk to me. Come on, young old boy. 1126, yeah, you're right. You're right. Nah, 1970. That's all right, young old boy. I appreciate you, young old boy. We're going to come back to you. And see, that's why I have the title of the podcast. Young old boy sent me, he dropped the jewels on me for 10. I appreciate you, young old boy. I appreciate you giving it a good try. You got a few, you was close on a few. And I respect that because you got a lot of the hell with low IQ. You got a lot of dumb motherfuckers in here. So it's good to get somebody up in here that know a little something, something. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all day long, big homie. Let me ask you this. One more, young old boy. One more. What was the reason why the Israelis conducted the land blockade of Gaza? What event happened? Yeah, Rolex, this is what I do. Give me one more, young old boy. See, and you can kind of take your time because I know you're not going to cheat. What was the reason that the Israelis performed the blockade, the land blockade on Gaza? Think about it, young old boy. Think about it. You're not giving it any thought. Think about it. Because they see us as slave cattle. You got to do better than that. No, M1 today. I mean, what event happened? Something happened. And they said, oh shit, we got to blockade this place now. No, I mean, no. That's in every motivation. Oh, no. It's when Hamas took over. It's when Hamas took over. They said, okay, we got to blockade the place now. Yeah. I appreciate you, young old boy, all day long. Let me give you. Okay, now this is for drops. Okay, I want drops. Young old boy. Let's see here. Let's go with drops and young old boy. Let's see who can answer this one. Out of drop, this is just for drops and young old boy. Let's see here. Here we go, because I believe they won't cheat. Okay. According to international law, that's big here. According to international law, how many times did Israel occupy Lebanon? That's with two people. That's with drops and young old boy. How many times did they occupy Lebanon according to international law? Y'all hold up. You're out of here. Goodbye. Nope, drops. What you got for me, young old boy? Nope, y'all both wrong. Only once. Only once according to international law. And that's a big detail there because there's been a gray area about the definition of occupation. According to international law, you actually have to take over the government, not just invade the country with military forces. So who can tell me that one time, this is between drops and young old boy, what year did that happen? That one time that they invaded Lebanon, according to international law. That's between drops and young old boy. What year did that happen? What you got for me, Drops? Nope. 82. 82. Let me give y'all one more here. Drops and young old boy. They invaded it in 82. How many years did they occupy it? From 82 to what? How many years? Give it to me, Drops. That year the Hezbollah. Yep, that was it. That's when that's the 82 was the year Hezbollah was created. Now now they left. They left, Drops. When did they leave? Yep, that was the year that the Hezbollah was created in 82. How long? Swamp Rat, you see exactly what I'm doing. This is my workout, Swamp Rat. It's good to see you, Swamp Rat. Give it to me, Drops. How long was they there? Give me something, Drops. You got to give me something, Drops. No, 2000. They was there 18 years. They was there 18 years. There you go. Thank you, young old boy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yep. That was the year that Hezbollah was created. Yep. You're exactly right, Law. Let me ask you, let me get Law one right quick. Let me get Law one. They left in 2000, Law. What was the next time they occupied the country? This is for the Law. They left in 2000, Law. When was the next time they occupied it? Aloha, purified water. You got this one, Law. There you go. There you go. Okay, now Law, how long? Let me get my facts straight. That was 33. I'm trying to think here. Now in 06, I'm gonna have to check mine. I gotta check my facts here. I believe. Okay, in 2006, how long did they occupy it for? This is for the Law now. Don't answer. Don't answer. How long did they occupy it for in 2006? I appreciate you, young old boy. I've heard two numbers. So let me see if you can get in this range. Law. I don't know. Actually, my guess is it was either between I've read 33 days all the way up to 81 days. That was the big war with them in Hezbollah in 06. And yes, people are correct. Technically, it's being occupied right now in 2026. Let me give you one more, Law. 2026 is being occupied. When did this latest occupation begin? That was actually my guess is 6 years. 2026, Law. It's occupied right now, technically. When did this latest occupation begin? You got this, Law. If you think about it, you should have this one. The recent lines are very fuzzy. The recent line. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. I know they just started again a few months ago. Yeah. When did this latest one start? Well, no, the latest one didn't start a few months ago. It's still going on. But when did this 2006? They are occupying it. When did it start? You got to think about what was the latest big event that happened with Israel. And once again, I stress just with Israel. What was the latest big event that happened with Israel within the last few years? Going once, Law? Give me a number, Law. Going twice? Going 3 times. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I figured. You get it. There you go. 2024, you're exactly right. Youngsters, you see that? You see how he thought about it? He didn't make himself look like a damn fool. 18 to 25-year-olds, I hope you just learned something right there from Law. There you go. If you give things some thought, you won't look like a fool. I appreciate that, Law. I appreciate you, big homie. Young old boy. I'm impressed with y'all, young old boy. It's about time we get some quality up in here. You see, when you get quality up in here, all the low IQ fools, they go and run and hide. Damn, it's finally good to get some damn quality up in here. Yep. So yes, because I went back and forth with an individual the other day. They kept saying, well, it's occupied now. And I kept saying, no, it's not. And technically, it's not occupied because they haven't taken over the government. But since it's a military occupation, you can say it's an occupation. Yep. So yeah, young old boy, I think either you or Drops had the answer correct earlier when I asked how many total times. Actually, I asked, how many times under international law has it been occupied? And somebody gave me how many total times it's been occupied. So once again, in 3 seconds, how many total times has Israel occupied Lebanon? What's good with you, Beggar Prince? How many total times? Come on, young old boy. We know under international, we just talked about a second one. That's what I mean, young old boy, you're not thinking. You see that, Law? How many total times? And anybody can answer, as long as you're not cheating. Nope. How many total times? I've been good, 5606. I appreciate you. Beggar Prince is right. We give him the 4. We give it to Beggar Prince. Beggar Prince, when was the first time? When was the first year they occupied it? This is for Beggar Prince. Don't know anything about him, young old boy. If I remember correct, there we go. Okay, now Beggar Prince, it took you a minute. Now we want to make sure your ass ain't cheating. Okay, so let me ask you this, Beggar Prince. Here's one for you. Okay, we got one. We got Beggar Prince up in here. All right, in 78. So obviously, if Hezbollah, I appreciate them likes, big homie. If I missed the likes, and I appreciate if anybody dropping the jewels on me. When I'm looking down like this, sometimes I don't see it. I can't see it on the computer. I can only see it on the phone. So I appreciate you. So here we go. This is for Beggar Prince. So obviously, if Hezbollah wasn't formed until 82, who were they trying to subdue in 78? This is for Beggar Prince. Beggar Prince, you should have it up there by now. You should have it up there by now, Beggar Prince. You taking too long, Beggar Prince. You taking too long, big homie. You taking too long. That's too long, beggar. Trying to exercise the brain. 1 second. Motherfucker, you trying to exercise that chat bot. I give you a second. I trust your integrity. I give you a second. No, I'm trying to find out who they were trying to subdue. If Hezbollah, it obviously wasn't Hezbollah, because they weren't formed until 82. Who were they trying to push north? Aloha, Karen. Glad you're back. They don't know crap. Beggar Prince talked. Said they don't know crap. I'll tell you why. Those 50 Shades of Grey crayons from the dollar store. It's good to see you, Karen. You got to give me something now, Beggar. I'll give you the Jeopardy song. You got to give me something. Boom, boom. Give me something, Beggar. Well, they blamed it on some Palestinians on the record, but I'm guessing you're right there. You're overthinking it. You're right there, Beggar. You're overthinking it. It was trying to subdue the PLO. You was right there. You was right there, big homie. That's what I'm talking about. How many times do I have to tell y'all I'm asking the questions here, Seth? If y'all want to ask the questions, if y'all want to ask a question, this is how you can get me to answer one of your questions. You answer 3 or 4 in a row, and then you can ask me a question. Until then, I'm asking the questions. When you prove to me that you're worthy of me answering one of your damn questions, my big bad dog, I just got off work. It's all good. It's all good, big homie. So once again, what's the first name of the lady? Who can tell me what the first name of the lady is, the highest ranking official of Mossad? Give me her first name. They go on the rag and they pull up those crayons. Oh, Lord. And then they open the elementary school bathroom door and it just... Who can give me the highest ranking official female in Mossad? Give me her first name. Or give me her last name. JFD, if you keep asking me silly ass questions, I'm going to time you out. Moss Ice Cartel and pissed off woman. A lot of people say that, Karen. How would we know? You close, Beggar Prince. You close. You close. You close. And I'll take that. I think it's the lies. I'll take that. That's how you know jump for bacon. Because jump for bacon, you're a low IQ individual, and Beggar Prince is a high IQ individual. That's how we know. Oh, he's MAGA. So let's make him look real stupid right quick, everybody. Because he's MAGA. And then we can move on from jump for bacon. So let me ask you this, jump for bacon. You're a Trump supporter, right? You a centrist. Yeah, like I said. So are you American? Jump for bacon? He's center right. That's good enough. Absolutely. Okay. He sound like the way he responding, He sounded like he might have a little knowledge on him. Okay, here goes jump for bacon. What university did Donald Trump graduate from? And you can give me the initials so I know you're not cheating. Because I want this answer in like 3 seconds. Because you've been answering everything else really fast. Where you at, jump for bacon? You on Google. That's where you at, jump for bacon. I appreciate you, jump for bacon. And we'll save that question for another time. I appreciate you being truthful. Was it Barbara Jordan? What's Karen talking about? I have no idea, to be truthful. So we'll give you one more, jump for bacon, since you're being truthful. We'll give you one more. What is your specialty? You Middle East? What's your specialty? What do you Wall Street? What's your specialty? Trump University. Google is for people who can't think. People who can't think, so we need computer. There you go. I'm a maintenance engineer. Well, I'm talking about history. I'm talking about finance. Shit, I don't know nothing about no motherfucking maintenance. I maintain my shit around here, but what is with a name like with the name like Smuckers, it has to be good. No problem. So what is your Middle East? Your World War II? Your you motherfuckers better be glad he got a fucking job. Shit. Yeah, but who the fuck is that? Anthony Maintenance. You motherfuckers, I worked on CNC machines. That's just fucking dirty. I don't fucking know anything about a CNC machine. See, y'all better leave jump for bacon alone. You might have a CNC machine that gets broken. Are you any good with history or what? I'm an alcoholic. It's fucking Anthony. That's it. Real talk. Shit. Jump say the motherfucking chatbot ain't taking my motherfucking job. So Jump, you got any political knowledge? Or I do electricity, plumbing, and everything else. All right, I'm gonna give you an easy one. Jump for bacon, since they trying to clown your fucking job, because these motherfuckers don't know. This is for jump for bacon. Here we go. Here we go. This is for jump for bacon. When it comes to electricity, and motherfucker, this is a kindergarten question. I appreciate them I expect for you to answer this shit in like 3 seconds. When it comes to electricity, define what AC and DC means. Oh, cookies, a lot of the dead wood. Let's get it. What's good with you, Skylar? I see you, big homie. Let's hear it. Jump for bacon. What's taking you so damn long? 4471, we're gonna give you one next. What the fuck is give you a minute? Oh my! This motherfucker said he's an electrician. Don't you ever touch any of my fucking wires? Thank you. Now your ass is on Google. That's a damn shame. It's taking you this long. So what's AC? Even my black ass know this, and I'm a fucking artist. Oh, fuck me. Let me go back here. Let me go back here and look at Miriam. You knew direct current, but you don't know alternate current? I feel sorry. I see why all these buildings and you got factories blowing up and motherfucking tanks leaking. Fuck me. I hope none of your managers is on here right now. Okay, I promise. You got everybody in the chat. And wasn't on Google and air conditioning. I'm a plumber. I know more. Oh fuck, my leg is hurt, Anthony. Don't make my leg hurt even more, big. I haven't forgot about you. The other cat said I was gonna give you a question. I ain't forgot about you. That nigga said I'm a that's fucked up, Anthony. Oh my goodness. Me too, Law. Me too. Damn. How the fuck you going? I got worried when it was taking your ass a while. Then you got direct current. I said, okay, good recovery, Mav. Here we go. And then you couldn't get alternate current. Motherfucker, I'm a damn artist and a tour host. And I knew that. Damn. Okay, let me go back up here. Let me get old boy his question. What was his name again? What? Okay, 4471. 4471, you still on here? Oh my goodness. Where's 4471? Hey, I forget things. How the fuck you gonna forget A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. Okay, here's 4471. Okay, 4471. What's your specialty? What do you specialize in? Are you Middle East history? Are you what is your forte? I don't give a fuck if you've been retired for 60 years. That's something that's like riding a bike. I appreciate that, like, big homie. 4471. What's your specialty? What's pick a category. And let me try to figure some shit out here. Look at the 9-4. Come on. Y'all, come on. My fucking leg is fucked up. When I laugh, my fucking hamstring hurts. 4471, you kept asking for a question. Would you pick a fucking category? Would you please pick a category, 4471? Damn. Look at this shit. That's okay. Here we go. Oh, I'm a whatever. Oh, okay. Okay, well, okay. Here we go. Here we go for 4471. How many Super Bowls has Tom Brady won? And don't answer for him. Don't answer for him. I want this right now. If you should know. You take longer than 5 fucking seconds, you on Google. Seven. We'll give you one more because you was patient. We'll give you one more. See, that's somewhat my specialty. I've been a little rusty, but I do sports well. Okay, here we go. Name 3 teams. No, okay, here's a good one for you. Give me 2 teams. Give me 2 teams that has went to the Super Bowl 4 times and lost all 4. There's 2 teams. I appreciate that, like, big homie. Don't answer for him, Brian. Don't answer for him. But I'll give you the question again. There are 2 teams that has went to the Super Bowl 4 times and they lost all 4. I'm going with San Antonio, Law. I'm going with San Antonio. Let's hear it, 4477. Or whatever it is, 4471. You taking too damn long. You taking too long. Give me one of the 2 fucking teams. Okay, there you go. There's one. There's one. What's the second one? You taking too long. What's the second one? You're taking too long. Nope. I give you one more chance. Since you just proved to me that you're not Googling, I give you one more chance. This team hasn't been to the Super Bowl in a long fucking time. Shit, we ain't never been to a fucking Super Bowl. That's my team, Jump for Bacon. I would love to lose 4 Super Bowls. I just like to go to one. I give you one more chance, 4471. You got one. You got one. You can get the other one. Where was the second answer? I didn't see the second answer. No, you said Green Bay. I'm giving you another chance. Give you one more chance. I give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. They play in the NFC. In 5, 4, 3, 2. There you go. You took your ass a while. I don't know. I don't know. Did you? I don't know if you cheated or not. Because it took you shit. I know what you was trying to write. I just don't know if it was the truth. I just don't know if it was the truth. I don't. Was you on Google, motherfucker? I don't know. I don't know. That one's up for review. I give you one more. Super Bowl in my life too. I like to see the Vikings get to. Yeah, that was from the old school. I give you one more easy one, and I'm gonna move on. Since you got one right, one correct, one wrong. Here's the rubber match. On YouTube to make the scrolling slower so you can read. I don't have it on slow mode though. I don't have it on slow mode. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 4471. Michael Jordan has 6 championships. Don't nobody answer for him. Michael Jordan has 6 championships. Name 2 teams that he beat in the finals. This is for you, 4471. He's got 6 titles. Name 2 of the teams that he beat in the finals. Now, this is fucking elementary, you guys. I mean, come on. There you go. Good job, my friend. There you go. How many games did he beat the Lakers in? He beat the Lakers in how many games? I appreciate that like, big homie. There you go. How many did he beat the Suns in? 6. Give me another team that he beat. There you go. The last time he played the Jazz. The last time he played, how many games did he beat him in? The second time. The beautiful shot at the free throw line that we all know. Beat him in 6. They beat him in 6. Who's up next? Good job, my man. Good job. Good job, 4471. Good job. So Karen, you're pretty active. You're damn I see you damn active in the chat. What's your specialty, Karen? Yeah, real good stuff, Law, for sure. I appreciate that. Karen, what's your specialty? Talking shit? You're pretty active in the chat. You're 70 years old. What's your specialty? Because, Aunt, you never went and read the description of the damn podcast or the channel, I should say. Do that before you come in asking these questions. Karen, do you have a specialty or not? Okay, Beggar Prince says, because I'm gonna give something to Beggar Prince if nobody else steps up, because Karen's not stepping up. Let me give it a second. Like I say, the chat, I don't have it on slow mode. Okay, Karen, maybe Karen don't want a question. Okay, so you say, I know guns, construction, cars. Okay. Let me figure out a car one for you. let me figure out a car one for a car or 1990s gangster rap. Okay, this is easy for you. 1990s gangster rap. Now this is like maybe late 80s, early 90s, but I think you can get this. Ruthless Records. Ruthless Records. Oh, Karen, you're killing me. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan. You're killing me, Karen. Ruthless Records was started by Eazy-E. But who was the Jewish guy that was also pretty much the co-founder or the financier? What's good with you, Hayes? That was for Beggar Prince. That should be an easy one for you. Ruthless Records was started by Eazy-E, but who was the Jewish guy? There you go. I was getting ready to scream to the heavens. Getting ready to scream to the heavens. What's the name? I gotta give him another one. No, you got it right. You got it. You was right. I gotta give him another chance. Here we go, Beggar Prince. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is 90s gangster rap. Okay. And I just want you to give me the abbreviations for this, because I don't want you to write this on the screen. Just give me the abbreviations for this. Okay, Ice Cube's first album, his first solo album, was America's Most Wanted. His second solo album was the Death Certificate. But he dropped an EP in between those two albums. Just give me the last word of the EP. You don't even have to give me the abbreviations. Give me the last word of the EP. First one was America's Most Wanted. The second album was, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, we gotta keep it going here. We gotta keep it going. Okay, here's a good one. Somebody mentioned Tupac. Here's a good one. This is for Beggar Prince. Tupac started off as a roadie, and I appreciate them likes if I'm missing them. I appreciate the likes, and I appreciate the super chat or the gifts if I'm missing them. Tupac started off as a roadie for what group? There we go. Young old boy. Now, why in the hell would you steal his thunder? For that young old boy, but you gave me the damn gift, so that cancels out me timing you out. Don't answer for him. Why would you do that? Did you say it first? It came up at the same damn time. Let me give you another. Do not answer for the people. And nobody answered for you, young old boy. Yeah. Okay, you didn't know it was for one person. Okay. Okay, that's all good. It's all good. I appreciate the jewels, young old boy. Okay. Let me give him another one. Because it looks like he knew that anyway. Okay. Okay, here we go. This is just a music question in general. If I'm an artist, I see, yeah, but before I ask you this, how old are you? Who's this question for again? This question, Beggar Prince. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, you're 28. Okay, so this will be a pretty good question for you because you might have to think about this. You're fairly young. Okay, you're very young, I should say. Okay, so if I'm a musician and my album goes gold, how many records did I sell? Yes, I did. 1529. I sure did. If my record goes gold, how many records did I sell? So you grew up in the digital age, so this will be a good question for you. There you go. So I won't even ask you about platinum because I'm sure you know. Okay, let me see if I can stump Beggar Prince. Okay, let me see one. Okay, okay. This might be a fairly easy one for you. This might be too easy for you. No, that's gonna be too easy for you. You say '90s gangster rap. Let's see here. Okay, I got one for you. I got one for you. I got a good one for you. I'm gonna switch it up on you. I'm gonna switch it up on you. Once again, this is Beggar Prince. I'm gonna switch it up on you. We're gonna go over the cars. What does BMW stand for? He's saying, "Oh shit, Dylan." Oh shit, Dylan. Let's see it, Beggar Prince. Oh no. Oh shit. Hey Dylan, can you slide me the cheat sheet? Nope. You close, but nope. Bayer, motherfucker, I didn't ask you about aspirin. I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna give, no. I'm gonna give you another shot at it. You close. You got the last two. You got the last two one right. What's the first one? Motherfucker said bear. There you go. Bavarian Motor Works. Good job, big homie. Where's Bavaria? And I don't say Germany, motherfucker. What part of Germany? North, south, east, or west? Like the mountains in South Germany. With it, there you go. You're exactly right. Now I gotta give you one more. I gotta give you one more because you was kind of half right on that one. What does the BMW logo? What is that logo? What is that? What does that logo represent? What is that? Big motor wagons. Where you at? Where you at, Beggar Prince? The rondelle. No, I don't even know what the hell a rondelle is. No, I'll give you another shot because I don't even know what the hell a rondelle is. What's good with you, Dirt? There you go. Hayes is exactly right. No, it's a helicopter propeller. BMW used to make plane parts before car parts. So we finally stumped you. Hayes, what's your motherfucking specialty? See how to disappear? You didn't know that, did you, 979? That's why we have the podcast here. Hayes, what's your specialty? Let's see if we can stump Hayes. Because I know Hayes' knowledge run deep. What's your specialty? Everyone can get it, LOL. I'm a home builder. But you know a lot about a lot of other subjects. I mean, history? I mean, what's your hobbies? History? Sports? I know you know a lot about sports. What's your hobbies when you're not building? History and sports. Okay. Okay. And I trust Hayes won't Google. See, I like calling on people that I trust that won't Google. Okay, Hayes, the greatest NBA finals of all time, in my opinion. The 1984 NBA Finals, Lakers Celtics. Who won and in how many games? Let's see how many Hayes can get correct in a row. Fucking A. Goodbye. Fucking A. Do not answer the question for him. Damn. How dumb are some of these damn people? Do not answer the question for the people. Now I got to give him another damn question. Okay, Hayes, here we go. Here we go, Hayes. Here we go, Hayes. He put the answer up there for you. No, Hayes, I'm gonna give you another one. The first time a team went back to back was in 1987 and 1988. It was the Lakers. Who did they beat in 87? And who did they beat in 88? Yeah, people keep saying it's a delay. So that's okay. So I trust you. I trust that you're not over there Googling. Lakers was the first team to go back to back. It was like 20, 25 years, I believe. 87, 88. What two teams did they beat? And you can give it to me in any order. You need a Miriam command to talk about those 40 gigs. asking about that damn Miriam. You don't know, Hayes. Okay, there we go. We got one. That's the 88 one. Who they beat in 87? I don't want to give you any hints. I need an answer, Sir Hayes. Now, how in the hell could they beat the Jazz and they both in the West? You overthinking it, Hayes. They beat the Celtics in 87. They beat the Pistons in 88. Let me give you one more. You got one right, you got one wrong. Here's the rubber match. You was overthinking it. You got the hard one. I thought you would get Boston and not get Detroit. So let's give you one more. Okay, so you good at history and sports. So let's give you a historical sports question. Okay, when Michael Jordan was a freshman at the University of North Carolina, he hit the game-winning shot in the NCAA National Championship. What team did they beat? Should be an easy one for you, Hayes. I'm high-headed. Motherfuckers always blaming. It's either blaming on the weed or the alcohol. You overthinking this shit, man. Just think about it. That's an easy one. He looked very relaxed on that shot, Julius. But the funny thing is, Julius, it wasn't even really a pretty jumper. I see you, Skylar. Like, yeah, it looked like a warm-up shot. It did. There you go, Hayes. There you go. Okay, you've earned another one. You've earned another one. It looked like a warm-up shot. It sure did. Okay. Okay, we're going to make it a little bit harder for you. Let's talk that same game. What the hell is that? Is that a damn? That same game. North Carolina, Georgetown. Where was the game played? Julius, don't answer, but Julius, do you know? Don't answer for him, but I'm curious to see if Julius knows. Y'all know. Okay, y'all don't know. Where was the game played? There you go. I see you, Hayes. Damn, I think he's going to get that one. It was played in the Superdome. You're exactly right. Okay, here we go. Same game. Same game. We're going to up the ante. It's got to get tougher now. Okay, at the end of the game, one of the most notorious plays in NCAA history happened. What was the name of the point guard for Georgetown that accidentally passed the ball to what North Carolina player? I need two names here. I need two names here, Hayes. What's the name of the Georgetown guard that accidentally threw the ball to what North Carolina player? I'll give you a hint. One made the pros, one didn't. One is a Hall of Famer, and the other one didn't make the NBA. Julius, don't answer for him. You know the answer, Julius? But please don't answer. But do you know the answer? It's taking you too long. Okay, hold on. Okay, oh, shit. Look at Hayes. Hey, Hayes, I'm trusting that your ass ain't cheating. Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay, I'm trusting that your ass ain't cheating, Hayes. Because I'm impressed right now. I'm trusting you. Okay. I got to give you another one. Okay, I got to make it harder. Because that's a tough question. But you said you know history and you said you know sports. I'm surprised you didn't know where the game was played, though. Okay. Let me give you another one. I got to dig down in my damn bag of tricks for you on this one. Okay. Okay. Here's one for you. Terry Bradshaw has 4 Super Bowl rings. He played one of the teams twice. So give me the other 3 teams that he beat in the Super Bowl. Okay, I'm gonna trust you, Hayes. I'm gonna trust you. He played one of the teams twice. So give me 3 of the teams that he beat in the Super Bowl. On LeBron's best day, he'll never beat Jordan. Jump for bacon. Never. On his best fucking afternoon. Okay, he got the toughest one. That's the one I didn't think you would get. That's one. There you go. Ah, there you go. Shit. Okay. All right. I gotta dig down because I gotta stump you. Okay, when he beat the Rams, where was the game played? Exactly. Thank you, Beggar Prince. Where was the game played? No, it was not a home game for the Rams, Julius. Nope. Where you at? Where you at? Is this Hayes? It's Hayes I'm talking. Yeah, where you at, Hayes? Where you at? You're exactly right. At the Rose Bowl, but it was the Rams didn't play in the Rose Bowl. It was played in Pasadena, but the Rams didn't play at the Rose Bowl. I got to give you another one. Tony Dorsett's 99-yard touchdown, which at the time was the record, and that may still be the record, the longest run from scrimmage. I got to check that. Was on Monday night against what team? So I'm sorry watching game 7 and I swing you. Okay, this is gonna be my last one. This is gonna be my last one to you. Whether you get it right or wrong, because I know you're watching the game. I appreciate you, Kyle. You're exactly right, big homie. You're exactly right. We're gonna have to take this up another time. I'm gonna let you watch the game. Yeah, you know your shit. Yeah, those were some difficult questions. I give you all the credit in the world. Who winning the game right now? No, you had it right the first damn time. I fucking switched it up. No, it's against the Vikings. No, I believe you're right. Yes, you had it right the first damn time. They give this motherfucker the prize money. He go, oh no, I don't want it. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Who winning the game right now? What's the score of the game? 9D6. Be happy you got a Wendy's. I love to get my hands on a fucking Wendy's burger and a fucking Frosty right now. Think about it like that. I ain't had Wendy's in fucking 10 years. I love to get my hands on a fucking Wendy's burger, even if they fucked it up. It can always be worse, big homie. Real talk. Enjoy it for me. What's the score of the game? Damn, you just made my fucking mouth water. I wish you could. I'd take that motherfucker right now and make it work. Yep, I used to do that. Y'all don't tease me. Ain't no Wendy's over here on the motherfucking Big Island. Shit. Motherfucking 18-8 who? Shit, winning. Well, by the time this shit come up, I could just Google it. Damn. Who's winning? Let me go to fucking ESPN. Damn. Let me see. Let's see here. Oh, the Spurs is up 18-8. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with San Antonio to win it all. I'm going with San Antonio to win the whole damn thing. Like $8 for a meal. Y'all have no idea how lucky y'all fucking are eating on that damn Wendy's. Shit. That shit making my motherfucking mouth water. So I got a little bit more time. If anybody else want to get stumped, I appreciate you, Hayes. I'm impressed, big homie. You impressed me. When you knew Chuck Long the other day, I knew you knew your shit. So I appreciate you, big homie. Good job. The refs gonna do everything they can at home. Probably so, Law. Probably so. I think it would be smarter for the ref. If they gonna fix the fucking shit, they need to get Wemby there, because he gonna be the future of the league. But you never know. Did you say San Antonio? Okay, my bad. I didn't see that. Jackson Reed, LA. So once again, let me try Hawaiian food. Oh yeah, we got plenty of it. But like I said, man, we so fucking remote. To get to that shit is a hike. But Zippy's is way better than Wendy's. It's just that's a completely different ism. You know, for me, the best burger joint in Hawaii is Mahalo Burger. That's the shit over here. You get over to Waikiki, go to Mahalo Burger. Zippy's is like Zippy's is almost like a Denny's. I mean, but Zippy's is like a sit down place. At least the one on the Hilo side. It's like a sit down place. Thank you. I love the old player that would play ball, then work at a factory. Yep. Yep. Real talk. Real talk. I live in BFE. I'm not sure where the hell is BFE. Buckfuck Egypt. Oh, okay. real damn talk. 1 hour. You know, why do you have an Israeli place behind you? Oh, it felt good to talk sports for a little while instead of answering the same motherfucking question. What about the other two flags? How come you didn't mention them? It's the same fucking question. Hour after hour. It's the same question. Hour after motherfucking. I gotta figure out how I can make some money off of people saying, why do you have that Israeli flag behind you? Shit. Why Mao and Stalin? What you got against Mao and Stalin? Two people you don't know a damn thing about. Jackson Reed. Jackson Reed. What's the great leap forward when we talk about Mao? Since you come in asking questions about Mao, what's the great leap forward? Shay Dillon. He called on me again, bud. Where you at, Jackson? I like Cooper Flag. He's from Maine. That future. That's what somebody asked. Was it Cooper? Was it? Oh, okay. You say Cooper Flag. Okay, I thought you was talking about DB Cooper. Somebody mistaked him for the Jim Jones picture. Yeah, Cooper got game. Yeah, Cooper got game. Yup. Where the fuck did Jackson go? Real talk. Where the fuck did he just disappear to? What's good with you, Zig and Zag? We see you, big homie. We just having a little bit of trivia. Who wants to get stumped next? The field is open. You can choose any fucking category you want. Anybody want to get stumped? Oh, here's Jackson. Here's Jackson Reed. Oh, I'm sure they did say they know him. So what's the great leap forward, Jackson Reed? What's the great leap forward? When you're talking about Mao. I got about a half hour. I don't think Jackson knows. I appreciate that like, big homie. I don't think Jackson knows. I'll do trivia, but my specialties are pretty niche. Okay. Constitutional law and private banking. I'm also into languages. Okay. Ha. Constitutional law. Shit. You got my. Hey, Dylan, what should I ask him? And private banking. How are you, law? How are you as far as Wall Street goes? How are you as far as investing goes? Cause shit, I ain't got no motherfucking money. I don't know about no damn banking. How are you as far as that goes? And I'm also into languages. How are you as far as Wall Street goes, Law? Because I don't know. I constitutional, that's rough. All three of them categories is rough. I haven't checked the Chicky laughing again. How are you as far as Wall Street goes? I can do better. That's the closest I can come to private banking for you, Law. I'm gonna give these to Law right now. Let's see if he'll meet me halfway with Wall Street. Because his three categories, I Wall Street not so much, more so historical aspects and laws. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, can you say historical aspects? Uh, and laws on Wall Street. I know a lot of shit that come to me tonight when my mind is more rested. Let me give this a second here. It's historical aspects and laws. Okay. Uh, let me ask you this. Let's see if you know this one. Let's see if you know this one. If you wanna pass on this, just say you'll pass. Jeffrey Epstein worked for what financial institution on Wall Street? Okay, I think I might have one for you. I may have one for you. And I may have one for you. Let's see if you can answer that one first. And I may have a law question for you, which is probably too easy for you. Well, let me see if you can get the Epstein question correct. Bring It's like it's kind of, no, I might have missed your question. It skipped. Okay. Jeffrey Epstein. Fucking Skyler. Skyler. Jeffrey Epstein worked for what financial institution? I know you didn't want a Wall Street question, but I'm drawing a blank on the other shit, but I may have one for you. Jeffrey Epstein worked for what financial institution on Wall Street that is no longer available? They went. I'll give you a hint. They went under during the financial crisis of 2008. Yeah, Scott. I got. Oh my goodness. I know you ain't gonna cheat, Law. So you can take your time while I laugh my ass off with Skylar. Oh, that's fucking horrible, Skylar. Oh my goodness. Hopefully you got that, Law. Once again, who? I can't even repeat the damn question to the guy. That fucking Skylar. My bad. They went under during the 2008 financial crisis. So that's a little bit of law in there. Who did Jeffrey Epstein work for at one time on Wall Street? I appreciate them hearts, big homie. Okay, okay, jump for bacon. I see you. There's always tomorrow, motherfucker. Relax. We get you back in here. Right now, we got the law. We got the law. We got him thinking. He was arrested during the crash. I think it was. There it is. Okay, the law. Cha-ching! There it is. See? I like the way Law's mind he thinks. He associates. You see that youngsters 18 to 25. You see how he thinks about shit. He associates shit with other shit, and he gets the answer right. Cha-ching! Okay. Let me see if I can come up with another one. Let me see if I can come up with another one. I got one, but I don't know the exact answer, so I don't want to give you that. I don't want to Google it. Okay. Okay. Ah. I'm trying to think of a financial law one. Okay, here's one. Here's one for you, Law. Here's one for you. And if you don't mind me asking, Law, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? How old are you? This will tell me the if you don't want to answer, it's okay. But how old are you? Oh, okay, shit. I thought you was older than that. Okay, damn. Okay, yeah, this will be a good one for you then. I thought you was older than that. Okay. I thought you was like in your 40s. Okay. Yeah, you got a sharp mind on you. Okay, here we go. I believe you were on the other day, and I gave this answer. I gave this answer about 3 days ago, and I believe you were still on. What is Michael Milliken's nickname? Aloha, Haiti 96. We see you from Lebanon. What is Michael Milliken's nickname? What is he known as? You might have logged off by the time I said this. I said it at the very end of a podcast about 3-4 days ago. Michael Milliken, with the K in there, Milliken. Michael Milliken. I'm starting to think you don't know. I might have stumped you. If I stumped you, I'm going to give you one more for the rubber match. I don't remember. He may have been gone. Yeah, the junk bond king. That's Michael Milliken. That's when they was doing all the junk bond shit on Wall Street. All that illegal whoop-de-whoop. Okay, let's give him the rubber match. Here's the rubber match here. Here's the tiebreaker. Here we go. I gotta dig down deeper. See, now I know your age. Now I can kind of get you on the whoop. Okay, here we go. You say laws. You say laws, and what was I forgot the other thing? Historical context, I believe you said. Historical aspects. Okay. Okay. And you say that's why you say constitutional. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay. Now see all the constitutional shit I know is that'd be too easy for you. Let me think of one. Okay, one's coming to my head. Here we go. Here we go. Let me think. Let me think. See, all the shit I can think about as far as financial laws, that's gonna be too easy for you. That's all like elementary shit. Okay, we can expand the other laws. I can try that too. We can expand the other laws. See, all my law shit. That's all. That's gonna be too. You a lawyer? Oh, that shit gonna be too damn easy for you. You ain't got no other hobbies besides law and the Constitution. All the law stuff I can think of. That's gonna be too easy for you. Let me think. Let me think about one. Let me give you this. Let me give you this. This might because of your age. This might be a good one for you. This might challenge you. Who was, and he's a guy. He's a male. Who was the famous male movie star that lost millions of dollars in the Bernie Madoff scandal? Real talk, Joy Pills. And once again, if anybody answers for him, I'm gonna time you out. What's good with you, Hans? We see you, big homie. Who was the famous? See, this is good because I know your age now. You might not know this because a lot of stuff happened when you was younger. In the Bernie Madoff scandal, this is law. This is breaking the law. Who was the famous movie star, male movie star, that lost millions of dollars in that? I also like cooking and learning languages. Did you get that question? You get that question, Law? About Madoff? Who was the famous movie star that lost millions of dollars in the Bernie Madoff scandal? Fuck me. This fucking guy. Goodbye, Scotty. You'll never be on this channel again. What a fucking moron. Now, you see how dumb these fucking people are? How dumb are these damn people? What's good with your timestamp? We see you, big homie. How dumb are these damn people? Now I got to think of it. That was a hard enough question, and you get some dumbass to answer it for it. How stupid are these damn people? I tell you, some people just did not get enough attention by their damn mommy. I tell you. No, he just answered it for you, Law. It was Kevin Bacon. Some moron just answered it for you. Let me give you another one. Damn. Some people just do not get enough attention at home. I tell you. Let me not get frustrated so I can think. This is gonna be my last one because it's getting late for me. And that was a good one. I had him stumped. Motherfucker. Okay, here we go. He said he also into cooking. He said he also into cooking and he learning languages. I can't get with you on the language. You had me. I know I had you on that one. And cooking, that would just be too difficult. I want to give you another law one. I'm gonna give you. I took a lot of business law classes, but that was a long ass fucking time ago. Um, because anything that's got to do with antitrust, that's gonna be too easy for you. Let me see here. Okay. See, it's too hard. It's too hard. It's too tough because all the shit I know is gonna be too easy for you. Let me think. Well, give me a second here. Give me a second. Let me concentrate here. When it comes to the law, let's talk. We're talking about business law, financial law. Okay. And he said private banking. He also said private banking. Okay, here's one. Here's one. And this might be this might be if you can't get this one, I give you another because this might be a little bit out there. Who who was the private? I laugh every time I think about it. Who was the private equity firm from Switzerland? I think it might have been now, maybe 6 months ago, between 4 to 6 months ago. The private equity firm, who's the private equity firm from Switzerland that told their investors that they cannot come and redeem their money for 3 fucking years. Who is the private equity firm from Switzerland that told their investors you cannot redeem your money because we are insolvent? Don't come and ask for your money for 3 years. Now, this is recent. This is private banking law. You should know this one. You should know this one. If I know it, you should know it. It's good to see you, Hans and Timestamp 2.0. It's good to see y'all. See, I can look at the chat with Law because I know he's not cheating. You should know this one from Switzerland. I'll even give you their division. It was the real estate division. I laugh every time I think about it. It said, motherfucker, don't come back for 3 years for your money. This is private banking, private equity. That's when they say we got the first cracks in the financial system, in the private equity market. This was about, I would say this is maybe about between 3 to 4 to 6 months ago. Let's see. Yes, it's famous. LOL. Good question. Yeah, you need more time? You need more time? I got time. Yeah, this is about 4. I would say about 4 months ago. What's good with you, Grom? I hope you're doing good too, big homie. I'm doing good. Hanging in there. The only thing that comes to mind was the Partners Group case. UBS, the real estate arm of their Swiss private equity firm, said, "Don't bring your ass for no redemptions for 3 fucking years." I laugh every time I think about that shit. Y'all, let me get my ass up out of here. I've been online all fucking day. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate 3 years. Exactly. Exactly, 9D6. How would you like if somebody owed you some money? Say, well, nigga, I got it, but don't come back for 3 years. UBS, look that one up, Law. It was hard to stump you. It was hard to stump you, big homie. I had to dig down deep into my tricks. And we shall meet again. Once again, I want to thank Book for moderating, the best motherfucking moderator in the business. I want to thank all the participants in the game today. We got Law. We had Hayes. I had, what was it? Prince, Beggar's Prince. That's right. Don't come and get your money for 3 years, nigga. In other words, we'll never have your fucking money. Can you imagine having millions invested in that shit? You're like, nigga, okay, I need to cash out. Or nigga, come back in 2030. Who else was on the whoop? I appreciate everybody that dropped me, hit the Jews for me, that dropped their brand the Jews on me. Oh shit, who else? It was Prince, we had the Law. I think the earlier homies was shit. I forget the cast that was battling for the Palestinian and the Israeli question. We shall meet again, y'all. Let me get my monkey ass up out of here. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you, Law. I appreciate you running the jewels on me. Skylar was up in here. Hold on, Skylar. Hold on. What Skylar say? And they said, bring me Young University. Man, let me get my motherfucking ass out of here. I appreciate y'all, big homie. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that sub button. I appreciate that. Somebody hit me with the super chat at the end. Who was that? Shit, I can't even see. That was Hans. I appreciate you, Hans. Shit, let me hit that like button on my way out. Damn, Hans, I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. I really do, man. Y'all make this shit fun. I'll be back. Oh, I won't tomorrow. That's right. Tomorrow I got a damn. Somebody hit me, ran the Jews on me. I can't even see the name. I gotta look at the name on the damn computer, so I can't even see the name. Whoever hit me with that super chat, I appreciate it. It might have been Trinity. Oh, that was timestamp. There it is. I appreciate your timestamp. Once again, I won't be on in the morning. I got a tour. But I'm gonna tough it out. Tomorrow gonna be a long day for me. I'm gonna do the tour in the morning, and then I'll be on in the afternoon. So you motherfuckers have y'all thinking caps on. So because it's gonna be on and popping. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit the sub button. Y'all hit that follow button. Hit that notification button. We coming back at it with Bring Me Young University. Aloha and mahalo.